Hello and welcome to the Journeyman Project 3 Legacy of Time. I'm BMZ, welcoming you back to this Let's Play. In our last episode, we got all these shiny all these shiny stones, but nowhere to put them. I don't know, you have any ideas, Buddha? Huh? No, back that way? Not a bad idea. Thank you. Because, yeah, there was one stairway that we didn't quite check out yet. Stairway, doorway, whatever. But let's head back over there and check it out. Creepy. What's in here? Oh, we have some dramatic music here. What do we have here?
This looks interesting. If I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, the mural depicts the Buddha entering 6 different segmented realms. I'm kicking myself for it now, Gage, but I chose to read Amish Better Home and Garden over the Buddhist art of tapestry and decoration. So we should go ask the Lama about this art piece.
No, I think we can pretty much explain.
In that segment, the Buddha is carrying a lute, a stringed musical instrument. In that segment, the Buddha is carrying a fiery sword. In that segment, the Buddha is carrying a book. In that segment, the Buddha is carrying fire. In that segment, the Buddha is carrying a piece of fruit. In that segment, the Buddha is carrying a bowl.
Gee, does any of that sound familiar? Here we go.
Gage, that depiction of the 6 segments we saw on the wall is duplicated on the floor of this temple. It must have great meaning to the monks of this monastery. Gage, the entire floor shows the 6 realms of the Wheel of Life.
Yeah, how about that? Too far. Oh, here's our musician playing Buddha.
That white statue is holding a lute, a musical instrument, while the other hand is outstretched as if it's waiting for something. The white Buddha in the temple has an outstretched hand as if he's waiting for something to be placed there. Maybe something round and white that looks like the round white stone in your inventory.
Yeah. Whoa. Hello.
I think I understand the gimmick here. Once you give the object of salvation to a shrine, you are given a stone of enlightenment. You transcend the realm once you place the stone in the hands of the same colored Buddha inside the temple.
It makes sense. Let's see what this says.
The inscriptions speak of the path of Siddha Biwawa. Denied nirvana by pride, the one Siddha Biwawa found himself in the realm of the gods, complacent in their heavenly heights. Only with the Buddha's song-filled voice did he escape into the next realm, the battlefields of the Ashurus Titans.
And there's the sword Buddha. give him the redstone and find out what happens next in the story.
The Titans know nothing more than to fight the gods for their glittering realm and fight amongst themselves. Biwawa found himself caught within the frenzy until he followed the light of Buddha's flaming sword. The Titans cowered before it as he escaped and entered the kingdom of animals.
Green stone. Here you go.
In his new form, he hunted with animal cunning, forgetting all of Buddha's teachings. But something inside him stirred when Buddha appeared before him with the Book of Knowledge, and he learned once more. He escaped, but found himself within the bowels of hell. Biwawa is an interesting name for a Sita. It roughly means bad man. I suppose the name foreshadowed his ultimate indiscretion with pride. Here's another tale I heard of Biwawa. Well, he's bad, a Biwawa, a baddest man in Shangri-La, wiser than an Obi-Wan, a meaner than a Genghis Khan.
Yeah, don't quit your day job there, Arthur. Black stone into the black hand. And
Biwawa heard the howls of the damned echoing the very hatred they were punished for. Terrible flame licked all around him by day. By night he shivered in the hells of cold. Then the Buddha showed him the purifying fire that cleansed his sin, sending him traveling again to the realm of Praetus.
Yellowstone.
Then he found himself among the Praetus, tortured creatures tantalized by all things material. Biwawa had never felt such hunger until the Buddha descended again and let him taste the spiritual fruit. And Biwawa felt want no more. Buddha finally bade him to return to the human realm. Humbly, Biwawa would have to begin the path anew to regain his former peace. He would need to overcome the vice of pride, the pride that made him think that he was better than others. So his atonement would only end by helping another. Then the Sita could be again.
An interesting story there. Whoa, what the heck's happening? Whoa. Was that the legacy?
There are inscriptions that surround the images of this mural. I'll translate as closely as I can. The infinite Buddha came to our monastery long ago with the knowledge of 3 secrets: life, time, and matter. He spoke of the true path, a way to live by his virtues so that we could also share in his perfection. And he taught the Siddhas of matter that everything in the universe was composed of one energy that could be perceived, understood, and controlled.
Huh.
From these writings, it's apparent that the Sosikwi entrusted the power of transmutation with the monks of this monastery. Perhaps the Sosikwi felt that these monks had the focus and the maturity to handle such power.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
The other 2 symbols represent time and life. The Sosikwi must have trusted the people of Atlantis and El Dorado with those powers for a purpose.
Yes, and we found those purposes.
This mural must be displaying the Cetas, using their power over the elements to move through mountains and transmute matter. That mural shows the Ceta transforming the lotus into another form. Nice. Fine. More work. Now watch Arthur transform from simply annoyed to pretty bloody angry. I am not shouting!
Yes, you are.
Come to think of it, I swear I've seen that man in the mural before. Do you think that Michael Jackson is really that old? My instincts say that this lotus is the artifact we're looking for, but previous experience says that this thing should be pyramid-shaped. Wait. If this is the artifact we're looking for, shouldn't it be shaped like a pyramid? Shouldn't we have found it earlier? Shouldn't you have been smarter or taller or just plain better? And damn it, Gage, shouldn't we be married by now? I mean, people are starting to talk. Oh yeah, sorry, right. Anyway, the artifact is the wrong shape.
Great Sammy's ghost. That third eye on the wall looks like it's made of glass, not candy, man. Almost as if it's a lens. Why don't you take a peek, cat? I can't stop talking like this.
Let's take a look, and holy crap.
For some reason, the eye lens was exactly aligned to look across the ravine and see the pilgrim. Gage, it all makes sense. The pilgrim on the road is the Ceta. He's finally returned to the human realm after escaping all the other realms. He must have the power to transform this lotus for us. Let's cross the ravine and ask him to help us. Oh, you already figured that out, huh? Sure, Gage.
It makes perfect sense. But I think we'd better assume a different guise than him. The gardener. We haven't run around as him a lot. So let's fix that. And we engage the turbo once again.
The architecture in this building is beautiful. It appears to be a temple of worship or meditation.
Hey. Let's get going. Because we have a legacy to recover. And a world to save. How do you like that? Fast forward bridge. Only the best for you folks. And down we go. And here we have the pilgrim.
The pilgrim seems overwhelmed with reverence. Maybe he saw you coming and thinks that you're the great chameleon god, descended from the heavens. Tell him that you demand a large sacrifice of bugs and insects.
No.
You have nearly completed the true path. Now, for the final step, you must shed all the trappings and illusions that surround you.
I have finished the path. I have the artifact. Can you change it to the proper form?
I cannot transform this into its final form until you finish the path. To finish the path, you must be true to yourself. To be true to yourself, you must be true to others. Shrouding oneself in illusions deludes others and leads you off the path.
Wait a minute. Is he saying what I think he's saying? Let's confer with Arthur first.
He wants you to shed all the trappings that surround you. Whoa, Gage! Keep your shirt on. We'll figure this out before it comes to that. This may sound crazy, but I have a feeling that the Sita knows who you really are. Why else would he speak to us that way? It's as if he's known all along that we're looking for something. If I'm right, he's asking you to drop your chameleon guise.
Well, I don't see any other option.
I've dropped my guise and have completed the path. Can you transform this for me?
You have completed the path, traveler. You are indeed worthy.
Whoa, that is cool.
You have journeyed far, traveler, and you have completed the path by honoring the ancient virtues. And you have saved my soul by allowing me to help another. I am on a new path now. I am eternally grateful. I wish you peace, traveler, and success.
Whee!
I have it! I found the third artifact.
You're just in time, Gage. The Gothalas, they just entered Earth's orbit. It won't be long before they locate the TSA.
Receiving a high-priority communication from the Cyrolan cruiser Aquila.
We have felt a great disturbance from the TSA. You have the legacy. If we have sensed it, believe that the Quotha lost know as well. We are sending Cyrolan sentinels to assist you.
Whoa! Oh crap. Oh crap, this is not good.
The Gothalas have breached the outer shielding. All security teams prepared to intercept. I say again, the Gothalas have breached the outer
Gage?
shielding.
Before everything gets even more chaotic, I just wanted to say, well, be careful.
Whoa. Think about what you're doing, Gage.
Gage, the three artifacts are projecting some kind of image. I recognize some of the elements. Remember the Sasiqui symbol that the Cyrolan ambassador showed us?
This pendant is an ancient Sosiqui relic that our archaeologists discovered on another planet. We believe this symbol is a Sosiqui marking that represents their legacy. The true legacy might also bear this mark.
I think we need to create that symbol by manipulating these artifacts. If I'm not mistaken, each artifact is projecting its forward face to create that central image. That Sosiqui symbol must have a special meaning. If I were taking a Rorschach inkblot test, I would say it looks like a butterfly. Interpreted another way, it could possibly represent the struggle for the legacy. Notice the claw-like hands grasping for the three pyramid objects? those could represent three races, all grasping for the powers of the legacy. When you touch the front face of one of the artifacts, it stops projecting its image into the center. That could be extremely helpful. By turning off a piece, you can see how it affects the central image.
Yeah.
Looks like each of the faces are unique, and with three pyramid-shaped objects, each with four faces, carry the one, there are exactly 1,728 possible combinations. I assume there's at least one combination in there that will solve whatever test this is. Or this thing is unsolvable and we go absolutely drooling mad trying. Let's keep turning these pieces to see if there is some relationship that could help us. Now I understand how the image is being generated. The central image is a composite of all three artifact faces. It looks like the overlapping regions between any two pieces cancel each other out. I think we need to focus our search. Instead of trying to solve this all at once, let's try to find a specific face that has the most elements on it. Once we nail down one of the faces, we only have to turn the other two artifacts.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think the most important concept of these artifacts is that two overlapping areas cancel each other out. But if a third artifact also has an element within the same region, then that shape will appear in the central image. Hang on, Gage. The face on the top artifact looks like it has a lot of elements. That looks like a correct piece. Let's keep that side facing us and concentrate on turning the other two artifacts. This alien technology is difficult, Gage, but let's not give up. I think we're pretty close. I'm sure our correct piece is part of the solution for this test. Our goal here is to create the Sosequi symbol, but the proper combination may not necessarily be direct. It may require you to take advantage of that region overlapping rule.
Arthur.
Okay, Gage, it looks like you're having trouble with this puzzle. I think I have an idea for a solution. If you want more explicit help, touch my light bulb and we'll solve this together.
When in doubt, we try everything. There we go. Haha. I knew I'd figure it out. So let's see what happens next.
The last will finally claim our legacy.
The legacy was meant for all races.
Agent Blackwood! Quickly, give us the legacy! The Coastal Ops will destroy us all if they claim it!
Sorolid killers have no right to our legacy.
Can't you see the cycle is happening again? Your two races are battling each other over something that's supposed to bring peace. I won't let you turn this place into another battleground.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Whoa. That looks like a cousin to the Sorolans. What you're doing, Gage. Whoa. I'm so shiny.
Know that the Sosequi have long since transcended your universe. Our legacy has waited thousands of years for its proper heir. It contains the sum of our wisdom. It is the collective essence of what we were, and what we are, and what we will be. This knowledge must be tempered with maturity. Its secrets will be shared with the many races around the galaxy, but only when they are ready for such an awesome responsibility. Until that time, the legacy will be safeguarded by beings who have already demonstrated their worth, wielding the disciplines of time, matter, and life.
Humans will claim their birthright and become the stewards of the Sosequi legacy. They will share its knowledge with the galaxy when the other races have proven their worthiness.
Understand the elders, and we will obey.
Whoa. Dude, what a rush. A little later.
A great fate lurks in the future of humankind. Elliot told me that often. You must be Gage Blackwood.
I am. The service was very touching, Reverend. You wanted to see me?
Yes. Throughout his long life, Elliot always believed that it was his duty to guide humanity toward a destiny. But 10 years ago, when the Sorolans came to invite us into the symbiotry, he misjudged and insisted that they had come to conquer. Blinded by his zeal to protect Earth, he acted rashly.
And was imprisoned on Vega Thalon, yes, I know. I put him there.
Gage, when you came to see Elliot, prison had already eroded his faith in humanity and his will to live. But he asked me to tell you that you were not responsible for his death. A great time is coming in our history, he said, and he believed that you would help to usher it in. That thought comforted Elliot in his last moments. I want to thank you for coming, Gage.
Thank you, Reverend.
The sundial.
He was a great man once. You know, his death really wasn't your fault. Gage, I wanted to thank you. I didn't expect to see you at my hearing, but because of your testimony, they commuted my sentence.
You redeemed yourself. I only spoke the truth.
Yeah, but you put your reputation on the line after everything I did to you.
It's all in the past, Michelle. We both know we can't change the past.
Right. Of course we can't.
Have you decided whether you're going to accept the symbiotry's offer?
No, I haven't. I told them I needed more time.
Retirement's not your style, Gage. Besides, I think your ego would swell up too much if I had to call you Mr. Ambassador to the quoth the lost, sir.
Arthur?
Remember, Commissioner Jack wanted you at the ceremony early.
Why did I agree to that?
Why? Because you saved the world again! All by yourself, with absolutely no help from your friends.
All right. Point taken. I won't forget to mention you.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. And when will this magnanimous mention occur? After dessert or during the cab ride home?
I couldn't have done anything without you.
Even though Genghis Khan would make a big splash at our reception, I need to assume a more formal chameleon guise. Something macho. Gage, do we have time to jump back and meet Dick Clark?
Who?
Never mind. He'll probably be at the party.
So yes, we have successfully navigated through time, space, and saved everything in between. And of course, we couldn't have done it without Arthur, our good friend. Of course, I do have to wonder, how was Arthur able to move around in the chameleon suit? Because I wasn't aware that it had an autonomous kind of moving thing. I always assumed it was just a suit, and you had to be in the suit. So, does that mean that there was a robot in the suit? Or did Arthur just jerry-rig something together? I don't know, but still, something interesting to think about. But yes. Oh, so many great people who contributed their talent to this. And just such an awesome game. Yes, Genghis Khan, the only actual historical figure that we encountered in this game.
Gage, your theme music is lovely, but I think it's about time we played a little something for the kids. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Dun 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 dun.
Oh Lord.
Arthur. Dun dun dun. They called him Arthur. Dun dun dun. He was an artificial intelligence that was cool. Arthur. Dun dun dun. They called him Arthur. Dun dun. They thought that his singing was annoying, but he was no fool. Artificial as soap. Artificial as rope. Artificial, artificial. He will find the love that is the one for Arthur's the lonely one. Arthur.
So, yes, that has been the Journeyman Project 3 Legacy of Time. Thanks to everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play. Until then, may your save files never be corrupted. Take care, everyone.